Hi, my dear Cancers. Welcome to Lucy the Antigua Tarot. My name is Lucy, and I am here today to do your reading for the month of August 2016. So, welcome, my dear friends, and let's take a look at your reading. Okay, my dear Cancers, here is your reading for the month of August. Here's your spread. Beautiful spread. You have 5 major arcanas in your reading. You have the Hangman, the Wheel of Fortune, the Tower, the Moon, and the Empress. Lovely. And then you have 2 court cards, the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Swords. And then coming up here at your reading, you have the 5 of Cups, the Hangman, of course, and the 8 of Swords. What I would like to do is talk about the 5 of Cups and the 8 of Swords first, and then the Hangman and the Knight of Swords. We're going to kind of look at these first cards here, your center and the 3 on top, 3 crowning your reading. So let's start with the 5 of Cups. Now with the 5 of Cups, which is the energy coming in, we have 3 spilled cups, 2 cups that are not, a bridge, a white bridge, a fortress on the other side of the river, and a man dressed in black, or a person dressed in black who looks very, very sad. Now, when we look at the cups, we have 2 cups that are spilled with red liquid, which represents wine, and then we have 1 cup with green liquid that's spilled, and that represents poison. All right, and then this card is telling us that there's been a revelation. Something has been revealed. A truth has been revealed in regards to relationships. And basically what it's saying is that that relationships often, they do have positive things to offer us, but they can also be damaging to us. That's represented by the green poison. And that something has been revealed to you. A truth has been revealed to you about a relationship. And it's pretty devastating because you've got some very intense cards here that reflect that. Okay. And so what this card is telling you, that you can cross over to the other side and find love and hope, which is what these 2 cups here represent in the back. These cups represent love and hope, and you can cross this beautiful white bridge. It's not a burnt bridge. It's not a bridge that's falling apart. It's a beautiful white bridge, which means love and hope, to the other side where the fortress is. You cross that river and you get to the other side. And that is what that card means, my friends. But you have also the 8 of Swords, and here we see this woman who has been, she's tied, loosely tied, the midsection of her body and her eyes, and she's standing on like muddy waters. And now off in the distance you can see the castle, and you have these 8 swords that are in the ground. Okay, and this is maybe could be usually this card means that you're being you're being you're holding back, you're being too cautious, you're keeping yourself single because you don't think relationships are a positive thing. You don't want to get hurt again. And so yes, this is telling me that whatever and this is a general reading, my friends, that whatever truth was revealed to you about a relationship, it really hurt you. And so now you have issues of trust with this card. Okay. And basically what it's saying is to face your fears. Don't fear the unknown. because it might be an opportunity. Yes, and what that basically means is that you need to move on. You can't stay stuck in the mud on this situation here. And it's not easy. It's going to be hard. But cups are compassion. And so you are going to deal with this with a heart of compassion for the other person. That's what this is saying. Really beautiful, my friends. But you need to move on. You need to open up, get up, open up, and move on and leave the past behind. And as difficult as that is for many of us, that's what the tarot is advising you to do. Now, in between these two cards, you have the Hangman. And the Hangman is a state of stillness. To be able to try to adapt to the new situations. Um, you're kind of like maybe waiting to see what to do next. But there is change happening, and what it's asking you is to kind of try to look at the situation from a different perspective, from a different point of view. Take time to reflect. Don't rush into things. Okay? That's what that card is saying. And you know, change is inevitable and change is progress. And you have other cards that are implying the change, you know, but before we talk about the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, which are the next cards in your next section here of your reading, let's talk about the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is you know, swords are air, so it could be somebody you know, or somebody who has these characteristics. It's at your center, so it could either be you with these characteristics or somebody with these characteristics that are influencing you, or the person who's, you know, who's related to something going on here, or even with your Hangman. But the characteristics of this can be either a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius because it's air, the element of air. But this Knight is working or fighting for a cause. This person, this Knight, has firm beliefs. It can be a woman or a man. He or she has firm beliefs. Okay, and let me just move these a little bit here to the side so we can focus on that one. Straighten those out. There we go. So this Knight of Swords has firm beliefs. He's determined and energetic. This person is exact in their focus, and for them, the idea is getting the job done right the first time. That's what they like. So this card is all about determination and heroism. This is a person who is out to defend a cause or a person, complete the quest or the search, save the day. Also, this is someone who is extremely proud. I mean, very, very proud of the work that they do, and they believe in it to the fullest. Okay. So, my dear friends, the situation for you here is you must rise to the challenge. And so that's why I'm thinking that maybe it's more related to what's going on up here and your Hangman. You must rise to the challenge. Heed the call. Fear no evil. Fear no conflict. Heed the call. It's probably a call to for yourself, you know, to heed the call, accept the changes, be strong, move forward, onward. That's what that's saying. Beautiful, 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 my dear Cancers. And I know you guys can do it. Now, on each side of your beautiful Knight, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. And both of these are major arcanas with both of these cards. With the Wheel of Fortune, this card represents earth identification, the mundane, the earthly, being identified to earthly needs. That's what it represents. And which means not having enough knowledge to work at the spiritual level, you know. This is a general reading, you guys, but that's what this card means. So you are on this Wheel of Fortune because when we don't have enough knowledge, we can't control everything that happens in our lives. We do not have that state of self-mastery, of the dominion over the forces of nature. So without enough knowledge, we are ruled by the forces of nature. We are ruled by our earthly instincts, our base instincts, our base passions. And what we want to do is reach self-mastery so that we can have dominion over ourselves and our lives and our destiny. Okay? So that is why you have the Hangman here. You know, because you need to take some time out. Okay? Let's see here. What else? Yeah. Self-mastery, to face the unknown. That's what I wanted to say. To go out and face the unknown, to fight for your causes. Okay, that's what that Wheel of Fortune means. Really, it's a beautiful card. So that is basically, you want to achieve more spiritual growth. And then on the other side you have the Tower. And the Tower is a need for change. People important to you may no longer be there, obviously. Something happened here. Something was revealed, and now things are changing dramatically for you. And you need to adapt to the new circumstances, adapt to them, let go. No risky investments for right now, no drastic actions, no hasty decisions, for now. Hold still and observe, because this is sudden change. You didn't see this coming. So what is happening is that what you thought was true, your base here is unstable, and it's tumbling down. It's shifting. Things are shifting, things are changing. It's going to be sudden transition. So you have to be willing to face up to it. It's the chakra of the heart. So definitely, yeah, there's going to be big change in your life. That's what that card is saying. And it's neither positive or negative. It's just change. And the truth that's been revealed, whether you accept it or not, there's still going to be change. But I think you're going to accept it because you're living with the Empress. You obviously, you're suffering, you're hurting. And this is a general reading. Now, if we look at the cards at the bottom of your reading, of your spread, you have, I'm going to pull these up a little bit so that we can look at these clearly. Let me pull this one up. Okay. We're starting out with the Queen of Wands. And wands are fire energy, and there's like a lot of determination here, and it's a very positive card. So like, you're hurting, and you kind of want to move on with your life, and you're determined to do it. So this is an omen of love, of new beginnings, doing things that you never thought you were going to end up doing. That's what this card is promising. It's a great card. Beautiful card. And this could also be somebody that you know. All right. And she is a wand, which is a fire energy. And it could be either someone who's Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or someone with her characteristics. And it could be a woman. You know, the kings and queens are usually people who've been around the block many times, very mature, very wise, knowledgeable. So she could be a woman or she could be a man, but she's somebody who has independence and is creative, likes to be in the front lines, likes to be the center of attention, is a leader, dynamic, energetic, pretty much the life of the party, you know. That's a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Someone with a strong fire energy, okay? This card could also be saying, watch out for the people around you. They are in it for their own interest. That's another message that this card is giving you. Or you might meet someone with these traits, embrace, and it's telling you. You might meet somebody with these traits, or it could be somebody that you know whom you can seek advice from because you are, you know, going through these intense changes and you're trying to find your spiritual path here. All right, this beautiful card is also telling us to embrace your life and to live your life. Embrace it and live it. In spite of the things that have happened, the realizations, the truths that have come out, you know, the changes, embrace that. It's part of growing. It's part of learning, you know, and embrace it and live your life. Have fun with it. Meet new people. This is another thing this card's saying. Go out and meet new people. Yeah. Nice reading. Now, underneath your hangman, the knight, you have the moon. And, you know, the moon is all about, you know, emotions because there's water and there's moon, but mostly water, and it's emotions. And it's confused emotions because you have the moon. And when, you know, you can't really see very clearly with the light of the moon. So it's like, you know, mixed emotions, confused emotions. It's also about thinking too much. You know, you're thinking, you have the swords here. You have a lot of swords. You're thinking a lot. Thinking too much, overanalyzing. So it's about understanding. This card, the moon, is about understanding where you're coming from, where you're going, okay? Where you're coming from and where you're going. And then what you do is the actions that you do in the present, that you do now, will connect the past with your present and your present with the future. You are going through a little bit of emotional turmoil. So being aware of this and knowing that whatever actions you do in between to get to your future, which obviously your future is to have that, because it's right, look at that. It's the base to your hangman, you know, is to reach that spiritual calmness and compassion and strength in yourself, right? To become this new person after this foundation has been shaken, per se. So that is what's going on with this moon. I think that's what it means. You know, living, finding that present movement that'll take you to where you want to go. Don't make any rash decisions. The same thing that the Tower told you. Take a break. If you need a break, be still, take a break. No harsh decisions, no fast decisions. Take it easy. Ask others for advice and guidance, and you have the Queen there that you might know somebody And you have the Empress on the other side. So this is really important to seek the guidance. That's what this card is telling you, the Moon. Look at the whole picture and not just the little detailed stumbling blocks as you move ahead, you know. Look at the whole picture. Okay, if you just focus on the little steps where, you know, you get a little lost, you know, it's okay, don't ignore it, but don't stay focused on that, you know. And things will unfold for themselves because you're being still and you're just like observing. You're having compassion, you know, trying to see things from a different perspective, looking at the whole. You have a queen here who can help you. I mean, it's beautiful. And then you're leading with the Empress. It doesn't get any better than that. The Empress, oh my goodness, she is the mother, universal mother. She represents fertility and creativity. So you're being promised the creative process of your new life. You know, in spite of these things, you're growing. Your evolving self. Okay, because she's the door of life. She's the door to life. Okay, so this is a very, very positive card for you guys. And this is the card that you're leaving with. She's nurturing, abundant. You're going to find abundance, security, fertility in the sense of creativity. You're going to find happiness, peace of mind. It also means an opportunity to make an immense amount of financial security to happen right away, not just for you, but for the people that are around you. Okay, or to have abundance, emotional abundance for you and for the people around you. There's plenty to share. Love is all good. Okay, that's what that beautiful Empress is talking about. Nurture your life, nurture who you are, love yourself. Find yourself, build upon yourself to new intellectual, spiritual paths. All right, my dear friends, my dear Cancers, that is your reading for the month of August. You guys have a wonderful month, and I will see you in September. Bye.